Sasha. I'm a little random. Welcome and welcome back. All right. Okay, so today we are doing an update on some plants. So then versus now type thing. And it ain't all pretty, but we do have some pretty ones in there. All right, so let's get it started. I think I'm gonna do a pretty one first. I have this side over here for the actual old one. This is my Cissus Discolor. We do have a bland strand here. Water your Cissus, people. It does not work well if you do not. But when you do water it, you get these wonderful tendrils with the back color and these beautiful leaves. I mean, just look at that. Isn't that pretty? That is gorgeous. And we do have some crispies because, again, water your Cissus. Don't let it dry out like I do. Do as I say, not as I do, alright? But for the most part, this is just a beautiful plant. With the sticky trap in it, yes. But a beautiful plant. And it's even like wrapping itself around the hanger, which I need to stop because that's going to be interesting trying to repot when it's time. And they're very thin. I don't want to break them later, so I'd rather get it now before it gets out of control. But this is the Cissus, and I'm actually kind of coordinated with it. Isn't that nice? It has grown quite a bit. But if you look to the side, this is what it used to look like. Isn't that amazing? I actually was a little disappointed with the size because I paid a pretty penny for it. And then the price dropped dramatically in a few months. I cannot express to you how disappointed I am. But I love this plant. It was well worth it at the time, and I actually did get it on a sale price. It just was more than I would normally spend on a plant, you know. So, okay, let's go to the next one that is not so happy. This is the before, what it looks like. And then let's just say the story behind this is that, again, watering. This thing does not like to get dry. I have not mastered growing it, but it failed completely, lost every single leaf. But it's all growing back now. But if you can tell, this is the same plant. This is the same plant. Okay? Same plant. Nothing like that beautiful, beautiful specimen I had before. I would like to try it again, but honestly, with a whole nother plant. But these are the leaves now. It is the same plant. It's just growing wonky. I'm sorry. The previous plant was a Cissus Discolor, if I didn't say the name. This is a Monolina primuliflora. Or it was. Or it is, but just not as beautiful. I mean, look at it. It's just sad. It's just sad. It's nowhere near the glory that it was before. But, you know, it is growing back, and I'm hoping that eventually over time we'll get those same beautiful leaves that we had before. But for now, it's just this squat beauty full thing. Okay? Not so pretty, right? Okay. I know. So we're going to put this down and go to the next one. So, the story behind the next one is that lighting. Okay? Lighting, and it would have stayed the same size that it was, but this is what it looks like now. Well, this is what it looked like before. Excuse me. This is what it looked like before. This is a Syngonium white butterfly. Sorry, it slipped my mind. Oh, I've had the Cissus Discolor from 6/25 2021. I have had the primuliflora Monolina since, I don't know, I'm going to have to put it on a screen because I can't remember all of these dates, but I do have it in my phone, so we'll go that way. We have this here, and if I had more lighting, even though these are crawlers, they would not be as tall and lanky as they are. But if you look inside of here, we've got plenty of roots growing off, so it's healthy, it's happy, it's still growing. But this is the Syngonium white butterfly. Look at that. Isn't that pretty? Alright, so sorry, I just had a quick beauty shot right there. But I really like this plant, even though it's a little tall, but they do tend to dangle. What's the word I'm looking for? I cannot get my words together today. I'll put it on the screen. Trail. That's the word. I don't have to put it on the screen. They do tend to trail after a while. So there is that. We're going to put that back. So it's not that it's not still pretty. It's just it grew very tall in no time at all. I've had that since February of last year. Yes, February of last year. And this is what it looks like. It continues to grow. It likes to dry out, and I've lost maybe 3 leaves. But it just keeps growing more. Just keeps growing more. Make that 4 leaves because we're about to... I probably lost more than 4 leaves. But sad little thing. We're going to put that aside. Okay. Right. Alright, so let's do another happy one. Okay, so this is the Black Velvet Alocasia. Yes, I forgot the name. I put them in most of my plants, but for some reason I remember them unless I don't put the names in the plant. So I don't know, maybe writing it down is what helps me remember it. But anyway, this is what it looks like, Black Velvet Alocasia. And then this is what it looks like now. I have had this since December of 2020. I've lost quite a few leaves. It had a bad case of spider mites at one point, but we have this beautiful new leaf coming in now. Look at the velvetiness of that inside. Look at that. Isn't that just gorgeous? Okay, so we have these leaves here. This is one of the original leaves. You can tell it's a little crispy at the edge. But it was a very small, sad plant that came to me. I actually won this on Instagram on a giveaway. Very excited, very surprised. But it's done very well and it's recovering very nicely. It has bloomed after these spider mites. I've gotten it to bloom for me twice, but it's just gorgeous. You can see some of the, where's that leaf? You can see some of the spider mite damage here. Can you see that? Yeah, some of the spider mite damage there. Yeah, it's not pretty, but that's not bad considering it was spider mites. But I have a treatment for that. Check it out. I just made a video and it works. I gotta tell you, it works. So we're gonna set this aside and go to the next one, which is a sad one. Obviously I could talk all day. So let's see. This is what it looked like before. Beautiful, beautiful Rex Begonia. What's it called? Rex Begonia green steak. Gorgeous. Gorgeous. My very first begonia. This is what's left of her. Yep. That is it. This gangly, crunchy leaf of a green steak begonia. It's very sad. Very sad. So I don't know. I give up on begonias, at least Rex begonias, at least for right now, because obviously I cannot master this plant. I have had it since May of 2021. and it should have stayed where I bought it. But there's that. You live and you learn, right? I think that also was a watering issue. I maybe should have kept it in the pot that it was in. But because I knew I wasn't going to be able to keep up with the watering, I put it in a bigger pot. I don't believe it's root rot. Although I haven't checked. But it just started losing all of its leaves. All of its leaves, it just started losing them. And I don't know why. But Rex Begonia is not my thing. I do hear that cane begonias, like the very popular one, the maculata, is much easier than the Rex begonias. I definitely don't want a terrarium begonia, so that's out. Rex begonias don't like me. Maybe a cane begonia would do better. We'll try that at a future date, maybe. Maybe I'll get something. But that is not that. It just isn't. So, let's move on to another one. This one's actually going to be a pretty one. How many plants have we done so far? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We have one more, okay? This is the last one, number 6, okay? And this is the pretty one. Alright, when I got this for $20, yes, $20. Beautiful. When did I get this? I don't even know when I got this, so I'm going to have to put it on the screen when I find my picture of everything, but this is what it looks like, and it's just gorgeous. This is my Stromanthe Trio Star, part of the prayer plant family. So the leaves do float up and float down throughout the day. Okay. But this thing, let me just lean back so you can just see it. We do have some, you know, water issues right here. But it's just in medium light, people. It's not in bright light or anything. It does have a few crispy edges, but honestly, it's mostly just beautiful. Just beautiful. And I had a new leaf that just came in. I don't know where it went, but it's somewhere. I don't know, but look at this leaf. Isn't that just gorgeous? Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. And then you have the magenta of the back leaves. Look at that. Isn't that gorgeous? Yes. Okay. We are ending on a good note here, people. All right. So these are a few plants updates for my then and now. We'll see what the year brings with these new plants that I bring in, and some of the older plants to see if they hang on. I did lose a couple of plants. If I can find those pictures, I'll put them in and do an in memoriam at the end of this. But I've only lost two plants last year. This will be my 3rd year I'm working on having plants and being into, you know, the whole plants lifestyle. And I still love it. I haven't had any burnout yet. I only have about mid-30s, 36, 38 plants and quite a few propagations. But it's not a lot. My plant room looks nice. I want it to be more full. And so far we're doing okay. Except for this Rex Begonia. Yeah. It's not, my friend. Does anybody know how to take care of Rex Begonias? And Monalina primuliflorus? Please tell me. Please tell me if you have any tips. I'm open to anything, because this begonia was absolutely gorgeous, and so is this primuliflora. Yeah. So I thank you for watching. I hope you enjoy your day. Don't be strangers. Hit me up in the comments. Don't forget to like, thumbs up, and subscribe if you like this type of content. And I will catch you laters.